Morning, everyone. These are the solutions to homework number 9. For numbers 6, 7, and 8, I asked you to just locate the vertex using up, down, left, and right for vertex form. For 13, you were given a point and the vertex, so you will plug those values into vertex form and find A, which is 16 over 81. Okay, that can't be simplified anymore. Number 14, you are given two x-intercepts, and you were asked to find the A value. Your x-intercepts were -1 and 5. So we put those in x-intercept form. We use the extra point to find A and simplify the fraction if possible, and put it back in your intercept form. -3/5 was your A. Okay. Number 15, your equation is y equals 4x squared plus 5x plus 1. Number 17, y equals -16x squared plus 150. And the second part asks how long it takes to reach its maximum. So that is the x coordinate of your vertex. Number 6 asks, when they're asking you there what to do, you substitute the given information into the intercept form and use 5, 3 to solve for A. And you get A to be -1/4 in simplified form. Okay. Tomorrow, we will have a quiz on the second part of quadratics. So some things that you can expect. This is posted on Google Classroom already. You should be able to picture a quadratic in your mind by drawing a sketch. Think about corresponding points. Okay, you will not be required to do intricate sketches for this quiz. That was covered in the first quiz. Okay, but you will need to kind of be able to, if I give you a point and tell you where the axis of symmetry is, being able to locate another point and so forth. You should be able to write an equation of a parabola without a calculator, meaning you're using algebra to find A. If I give you the vertex and a point, or I give you the two x-intercepts, two zeros and a point. With a calculator, you should be able to give me an equation in standard form of 3 points that quadratic passes through, 3 random points. That is where we use stat, okay, and we use edit. We put in our x's and our y's there. We only need 3 points. We find the quadratic reg, quad reg underneath calc in the stat menu. The last part is being able to solve word problems with a calculator. I know some of you struggled with these in class, but concentrate on ones that we focused on in class. Those are the best ones. Any of the homework ones that we went over. And those kind of key things we talked about. If it talks about a maximum, you know you're referring to your vertex. If it's talking about where it touches the ground, if something is, projecting up in the air and coming back down, where it hits the ground is its x-intercept in the positive quadrant there. Your y-intercept is where you start from. So if you're starting from the ground, then it's 0, 0. But if you are, let's say, on top of a building to start your parabola, then that is your y-intercept. And functional values, meaning if I say, how high is the baseball in the air at 5 seconds, when x is seconds, then we plug in 5 for x, and we get our y value of how high, the height. Please be sure that you use units like feet and seconds in your answer in order to receive full credit. You do need to be able to manage the window on your calculator. And it might be a good idea to maybe do some work on a function, like find its vertex, -b over 2a, and find that value, plug it in, see what you get. That's your vertex. So if you're having trouble seeing it on your calculator because your window is not adjusted, then take a little extra time to figure out what the vertex is. And if it's really, really high up, then that means you need to adjust your window so that you can see those things. So that is what will be on your quiz tomorrow. It typically does not take students the whole period, but I am going to give you the whole period. It is set up exactly the same as the first quiz, which will be doing all of your work on a separate sheet of paper, okay, inserting your work, your solutions into the Google form. Okay, there's 3 different versions of this quiz, just kind of mixed and matched among my classes. And then I will have a spot for you to upload your work. It will be a separate assignment. I'll explain a little bit more about that before your quiz. All you need to do is do your work on a separate sheet of paper, insert your solutions into the Google form. So here's what you will be working on individually today. You will find Quadratics Part 2 review, and it is a set of worksheets, and I only picked the ones that I want you to do. Okay, so I have them listed in there, but these are the ones that you will be expected to complete on a separate sheet of paper, and the solutions to these will be posted on Google Classroom at 12 o'clock today, so you can refer to those. Okay, thank you.